Hey YouTube, Jethro here. A little garden update. My little raised bed. So there's one type of sage. Look at that. Another sage, rosemary bush, looking really nice. I got a couple Tabasco peppers sitting in here. That's what they need. I didn't plant that. Then I got some thyme. I've got some chives coming up. And we'll let all this other stuff get a little bit bigger because I just plugged some seed in. I'm pretty sure the little starts down here is going to be some rosemary, more coming on, and I'll separate them bushes out and put them in different pots. But anyhow, the raised bed, we haven't had no rain for about a week and a half or so, and I get down here about an inch and a half from the soil, and it's still moist. So there's the benefit. A week and a half of no rain, temperatures from 85 to 92 degrees. Windy, so I mean by all means things should have been dried out, but it's not. It's still retaining moisture down there where the roots need to be. So my cilantro's kind of went to seed. We'll just let it go ahead and bud out. I'll clip it here probably sometime today, and then we'll let it come back up. But I'm gonna do another update on my big garden. Back in a minute. Okay guys, so here it is. Really sad. I'm almost embarrassed to show it this year. You know, last year, a few years was dealing with drought. This year, we had so much moisture, I couldn't hardly get into the garden. I could get in there long enough just to work it up, get a few things planted, and then it'd rain again. And I mean, the way I keep my ground worked up, you'd bury knee deep. So pretty much this side over here has all my garlic hidden in it. And I'm gonna get ready to harvest it today. And what I was gonna show for some people, the bulb on that garlic, when they're putting that flower bulb on, I take those off and feed them to my goats for one. And two, I don't harvest my garlic until my plants are usually dead. I mean, we're not talking just a little bit brown, but we're talking they turn totally brown. But I'm ready to clear all this out and try to get back on top of it and clean it up and replant some stuff. You see over there we got some squash. I got yellow squash, I got zucchini planted over there. My tomatoes, I only got about half of them that look really decent. The rest of them all got waterlogged and turned yellow, but they're starting to come back out of it. So I'm going to pull back the straw, till next to them, get some air down to the roots, give them a little extra nutrients, and we're going to see how those do. I'm fixing to put cages on them as well. My pepper plants, I couldn't get in there to do hardly any grass picking or anything. So I mean, they're just kind of right in that big old patch right there, and be there in a second. Okay, so anyhow, we got pepper plants through here. And where I put the straw down, the grass is quite a bit thinner. I didn't put a real thick layer on. But anyhow, my little tiller had problems with it. And that was my fault. I left it out and it got rained on. I think rain got in the tank. So I got a carburetor kit to put on it. Anyhow, that'll help this out. But this is also a row of pepper plants down through here, which I hand weeded. At the end is eggplant, which the eggplant's doing all right. I just need to weed around them. My cucumbers, that's all I was able to get in before the rain started kicking in. These are the Asian yard-long beans, which they're starting to grow up. I got to put a trellis up for them. My beets are mixed into this stuff. You know, a lot of grass. I'm kind of catch-22. They're too young to bring up and make a harvest out of it, but I don't want to really get a whole lot of grass seed in there. Okra. Now, I was able to get between them rows here a few days back, and the okra is going to probably be one of my heaviest producers this year. But anyway, today's a garden day. I took my strings down and just went to town and come back, and you know, this is the reason I got to leave strings up in my garden, is because my dog already come in here and decided that plant looked shady and started tearing the crap out of stuff for a bed. So I want to break out the slingshot or the low-powered BB gun and start burning its butt again. We'll run another fence around it, but anyhow, really, you know, it is what it is. I'll still get a harvest. My green beans are getting ready to start putting on blooms. As far as the rest of it, plenty of summer left. I guess the moral of the story is don't give up. So, Jethro out. Alright, y'all. So, kind of worked my butt off a little bit today. I'll show you my garlic in a minute. And anyhow, got this all cleaned up. Got it tilled. Don't know whether I want to go ahead and mess with it now or give it a little time and, oh, dang wasp, come back and do it again. The other side of the garden, over on the other side of the squash, got it tilled up. Got the grass knocked out from in between the cukes and the pepper plants. Got my little tiller fired up and it's still acting crappy. Tried to fire my other tiller up, yanked on it, and I don't know if I busted a valve or what. It has zero compression now. It spins like a top. So as the luck goes. Okay, just to give you a little idea here. This is the elephant garlic I planted. This is a pop koozie. You can see it there. And the heads of garlic are actually bigger than the opening of koozie. I'm talking about the size of a baseball. That was the elephant garlic. And the other garlic I planted, now this is a decent size here. You know, it'll fit in the koozie cup, but still some good sized garlic. All these big ones, I'm gonna let them dry out. I'm gonna save them, and I'm gonna replant all the cloves this fall just so I can get me a good stand. And then I'll start using it next year. As far as the small garlic goes, I'll use it this year because I got friends who keep on planting it. They plant way more than they need, so I just get my start off of them, my cloves off of them for starts. So anyway, I just thought that was not too bad. I mean, that's, like I say, just for comparison, koozie cup. As far as this off the bottom of these, now I've never had that before on the regular garlic, but I just threw a bunch of them back in the garden to see what they didn't want to come up and try to be. It just almost looks like the roots are putting off another starter clove or something, but anyhow, I won't let them go to waste. I'll stick them in something and see if they don't sprout. If they do, great, and if they don't, yeah, like I said, I already got my starts. We just got to see what those will do. Anyhow, fun. Jethro out.